Hello, my name is Ainelou David and I'm a physical therapist. Today I would like to talk to you about the benefits of proper breathing and how to be effective with our breathing during recovery and during work. The pandemic has upended day-to-day activities all over the world. There is now a significant change in the way that we work, the way that we behave at home, and certainly how we take care of our health. There is now an enormous shift in our own personal responsibility of sanitizing our spaces, our possessions, and even ourselves. Mentally and socially, we are challenged in such a new way, but certainly physically, our health has been affected. If now we have become hesitant to go outdoors, certainly we have essentially limited our range to roam to just our homes. However, one of the benefits to come from spending more time at home is that many people have turned to exercise as either a means of distraction or to capitalize on an opportunity to begin or continue an already present desire to be more active. The chronic stress of being at home can lead to both mental and physical fatigue. I believe everyone is aware that aerobic exercise can help reduce tension in the muscles and soothe anxiety by increasing natural stress response chemicals. Breathing exercises like pursed lip breathing, practicing breath control, and paced breathing during work can help increase endorphins, slow heart rate, lower blood pressure, and promote relaxation. Abdominal breathing can strengthen the diaphragm. It trains the diaphragm to contract at a slower rate so that the other breathing muscles can help contribute to the breath. This can help delay the onset of fatigue. After all, the point is to bring oxygen into our lungs so that our bodies can use it to do the work that we want to at home. Let's start by learning diaphragmatic breathing. The diaphragm is a large muscle located in the middle of our bodies, and it lies underneath the lung cavity. It helps to separate the lungs from the abdomen below. When this muscle is activated, it allows the lung cavity to increase so that more air can come into our lungs. What we mostly notice is that our rib cage also expands, either sideways, forward and back, or up and down, to also help allow the lungs to have more air. Diaphragmatic breathing occurs more easily when inhaling through the nose with the tongue relaxed and resting. What you can do is place one hand on your belly, and when you inhale, you'll notice that your belly will move outwards and move your hand out. This is how you know you've correctly targeted your diaphragm and are performing belly breathing. If by chance you are unable to feel if your diaphragm is contracting or it's not contracting as strong as you want, you can do a quick sniff test. Sniffing can enhance the diaphragmatic contraction and indicate to you where you should focus your next breath. So as we mentioned earlier, the rib cage also expands to accommodate more air into the lungs. You can place the other hand on top of your chest, and as you inhale, you can feel it also rise. Please notice that as you breathe, your diaphragm will kick in first, and your hand on your belly will move first. And as your breath continues and deepens, your rib cage will also expand toward the end of the breath. Please watch. Diaphragm first, then rib cage. Diaphragmatic breathing is appropriate for everyday breathing. If during the day we happen to be working and we begin to become short of breath, there is a breathing technique that we can use for recovery. This is called pursed lip breathing, so called due to the shape of the lips that is used. We use this breathing pattern to relieve shortness of breath. This is accomplished by inhaling through the nose, pursing the lips, and blowing out through the mouth. This should not be done during rest or as a substitution for regular breathing, as this could result in a slight headache. Only for recovery, and you can employ this technique for maybe 3, 4, or 5 breaths. Once you feel your shortness of breath has subsided, you can resume your regular restful breathing. So what about breathing during activity? You can employ what is termed paced breathing. Whatever given activity you have to do during the day, you can break up the activity by counting out or pacing your breaths. That way you can reserve your energy for the entire activity without using all of your energy and oxygen too fast in the beginning. So for example, you have to sweep the room. You can pace your steps and swings of the broom within a certain amount of breaths. An example would be taking 1 full breath in and out while performing 5 sweeps of the broom. Let me demonstrate. I will breathe as I sweep. So I took 1 full breath in and out as I performed 5 sweeps. This technique allows you to gain control of breathing during basic daily activities. So to review, we've discussed 3 types of breathing. The first being belly breathing, called diaphragmatic breathing, which is our normal mode of breathing while we are resting. The second is pursed lip breathing, which is a recovery breathing pattern to relieve shortness of breath. And lastly, we discussed paced breathing during exercise or activity to gain control of the breathing while we are moving. Thank you very much.